Hi guys, welcome to the Get Good channel. It's been quite some time since my latest video. I've been busy with work and other side projects, but since Stable Diffusion has been in everyone's mouth for the past week or so, I've decided to show you this guide on how to get Stable Diffusion to run on your Windows 10 machine if you have an AMD GPU. I've seen many guides for doing the same thing on Windows with an NVIDIA CUDA GPU. You can also get it to run with AMD on a Unix based system and apparently also with Windows subsystem for Linux, but I didn't get it to run. So I promise this is the only solution that worked for me so far, and I promise you it will work for you as well. So subscribe and like now before I show you how to do it, so you don't forget later. But yeah, let's jump straight into it. On the left hand side you can see my blog I just cobbled together in half an hour or so I can present it to you in a better format. Essentially you need Python 3.7 and above installed on your system. You need a Hugging Face account. If you don't know what Hugging Face is, it's like an AI community page. I won't log in now, but essentially you have to create an account here and also go to the settings and create an API access key for later. And as of now, the latest model that's available at least is 1.4, but you don't have to download it manually because one of the scripts that we'll use later will do this for you, and you wouldn't be able to use the normal Stable Diffusion model anyway, as it has to be converted. Then you can open your Windows terminal, or I'm now using my VS Code terminal here, which is a PowerShell. It doesn't really matter. So the next thing is to go to Onnx diffusers repository. You can check it out here. It contains a few pre-trained diffusion models. You can do text to image, image to image, and so on. And we'll be using his diffusers here. So go to his repository and clone it, and then you go into the diffusers folder, which you can see here on the right hand side, and then you check out the DML branch and you run pip install on the contents of this folder. Also, if you don't have SciPy and these dependencies, you should pip install those as well. And once you've installed all of these dependencies and also installed the contents of the diffusers repository, and then the trick that actually makes this work is to use the latest 90 build of Onnx. You can download it here in this Azure Artifacts repository or artifactory. Make sure that this number here, 310 or 39, matches your Python version. So in my case, I downloaded the 3.10 or 310 file here, and you put it in your folder, and then you can just run pip install and then the file name. Then you have to go into the diffusers, examples, inference subfolder, and then once you want to log in to Hugging Face CLI, you have to paste in your API access token here, which I already did as well. And then while you're in this inference folder, you have this save Onnx script here. To run this script here, you have to log into the Hugging Face CLI. So you just type in Hugging Face CLI login. Then it wants your API access token, which you can get from this URL here. Looks good. And now when you're in the inference subfolder here, you can just run Python save Onnx, so the file that we have opened here, and this should download and generate the Onnx model of Stable Diffusion for you. And also you can see you have these warnings that kind of some of the data structures can't be converted properly or whatever, and I'm really surprised that it works. So you can pretty much ignore all of these warnings. It shouldn't fry your GPU, but yeah, of course, do this at your own risk. Alright, and now that it's done and generated, you can go to this file here and actually input your prompt down here. So let's just do a guy recording a YouTube tutorial, photorealistic, trending on art base, highly detailed. So let's do this one. Here is your seed. You can just type in some random seed. Yeah, it's like 50 steps, guidance scale, maybe 7, and then you can just run it. So Python DML Onnx, and it should also show you how many seconds per iteration it takes, and then you can roughly estimate the ETA. It does 50 steps, so if for me it would probably take a long time now because I'm recording at the same time. I have 3 screens here, but yeah, if it's like around 4 seconds per iteration, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's at 6 now because I'm recording, which is crazy. But anyway, so yeah, it was everything was lagging. I was at over 6 seconds per iteration. Normally it's at around 3 seconds per iteration. So yeah, I can't generate this and record at the same time. I'm sorry, but I wanted to say, if you want to change the size of your images, it will obviously not be as easy as all of these SaaS offerings make it for you. You will have to regenerate the Onnx model for every resolution you choose. So choose wisely or keep it at this default resolution. But yeah, Harish described the process here. If you want to change the resolution, I will still try to create the picture with this prompt here and show it to you. So give me a second, I'll cut it in for you. And if you've enjoyed this and if this works for you, please subscribe to my channel. I've crossed the 100 subs recently, but let's make it maybe 200 subs. If this helped you, then please consider helping me out as well. And see you next time. Thanks everyone, have a nice day and have a lot of fun with this AI. See you, bye bye.